Connor Dewar for this opening faceoff. It's Sidney Crosby, it's Mark Scheifele, it's the Pens and the Jets, two of the NHL's top teams, and we're underway here on SPORTSNET Pittsburgh. And Scheifele works his way right in. Back up top for Morrissey, his shot blocked off in front. Velarde centering pass, deflects in!
Missing a number of bodies in their lineup, but it's this line that has done a lot of the damage. And we talked off the top of the show about
the last two games and 4 of the last 5 for the 19-year-old. He and Owen Pickering a tandem on the back end here today. Here's Parker Ford carrying back in. Gets around Brunick. Roll with the shoulder behind the net. Centers in front. They score! It's Brad Lambert. And it's his first goal in the NHL to give Winnipeg a 2-0 lead.
And they push themselves into the zone right here. Ford down the wall. Great drive down that wall to get the puck down below that goal line.
Way up there, Army, here in Manitoba, Connor Dewar, but making his hometown proud.
No doubt.
That puck deflects in front, loose in the crease. Penguins dig it free.
Story by Haley, and a guy made it all the way to the NHL. And here's the Penguins in the offensive zone, starting to get pucks towards the net and put some pressure on Comrie. Took a while.
Army mentioned it earlier, this Jet power play 8th best in the NHL. And here they come, Velarde across, it's Iafallo, save Shelovs, loose puck pushed to center by Pittsburgh. Chris Letang's pass across, right onto the tape of Malkin, drops it, Tomasino back to Malkin, swoops behind the net, and the wraparound is stopped by Comrie.
Yeah, great execution through the neutral zone. It's not too often you can find some open ice as Evgeny Malkin did, and getting that puck on entry.
But it's Comrie this afternoon, and he was a perfect 11 for 11 for the Jets between the pipes in that first period. Second period underway. There's Gabe Velarde. Off to Kyle Connor. Rolling right in down the wing. A shot is stopped by Shelovs. Velarde back up top as this line picking up where they left off in the first period. Another centering pass kicked out by Shelovs as Velarde. Clear there by Letang, bouncing puck, a foot race. Lazat's going to get there first. Centering pass knocked away from Dewar. And the Jets turn it right back up ice. It's Taves with Nemesnikov. Taves throws it in front. Nemesnikov scores. Transition, fast break, 3-0. Jets in front.
Once again, early last period, early this period. And in transition, the Penguins with a chance off a flip-in. They get it to the net, and it's coming the other way. What a pass by Jonathan Taves. He pulls up, pulls it into a shooting position. Watch this, just a little fake shot, and slips it right through everybody onto the stick of Nemesnikov.
In the NHL, the Penguins need 3 to tie. Here's Kindle, takes the pass. He's got some space, shoots, save made by Comrie.
Handled fairly easily by Comrie. Good play up the ice on transition, and see Novak there. He just gets a piece of that defense.
Young passing for Ford. Has an assist today. Lambert, his first NHL goal. Pass across, and Shelovs stops Koepke. Loose puck taken by Koepke. Poked off his stick by Shea. It's Lambert. Back to Fleury with a shot deflected off the post. It's loose in the paint. They dig for it. And the whistle sounds.
Early to start in the second, and the big penalty kill, but the Jets, they keep on pushing. Literally pushing Shelovs back. 3-0 here in Winnipeg.
Letang takes it there, tosses it down low. Crosby, fans on the pass, trying to get away from Stanley. Still has it, centers in front. Comrie the save. Scored that empty net goal on Thursday. Shelovs, a little bit of trouble, lost it. Threw a stick at Connor. That's a penalty.
As soon as it touched his stick, it kind of popped off in a weird way, and then cue the panic. You could see clearly he threw his stick.
So Kyle Connor, 97 points last year. Here he comes. Scores! Backhander past Shelovs, the penalty shot goal for Connor.
Yeah, and he's a tricky one to have to deal with because he possesses that shot. You might be thinking right here, Shelovs, he's going to shoot. And then just have to honor that. You have to respect it so much.
Send it behind the net, ricochets to Niederreiter. Back to the front of the cage, and off the outside of the net went the shot from Taves. Connor picks it up for Winnipeg, floats it to center, 2-on-1. It's Scheifele and Velarde. Here comes Mark Scheifele to Velarde. Oh, Sheilov splashes the leather.
Jets on the scoreboard here tonight. It's been them in transition, a 2-on-1. Scheifele to Velarde. And Sheilov comes across, full split. Keeps that glove elevated. Velarde puts it right in there.
And Muse going with Malkin, Crosby, and Rust. And here they are as Crosby takes the pass from Rust. One-hands it, and a glove save from Comrie. Here's Kindle and Malkin. Carlson walks the line, back over to Malkin, up to Carlson. He'll fire, deflected in, they score! It's Crosby at the side of the net, and a power play goal for Pittsburgh late in the second makes it 4-1.
I didn't know if they'd have enough time. But they do a great job on entry. Kindle out to Malkin, and look at Carlson. This is how it sets up. He pulls guys all around. And then I know you want him to shoot there, but I think Carlson, with the way he does those shot passes, he knows Sid's at that back door. He knows he's in that area. And he just lays it back in there on the one-timer from Malkin. They get a power play goal from Kindle last game.
This afternoon.
Yeah, it's been eating them up, and they just seem to have, they're so good at skating and speed. They look fast. And with that speed and skating, they're able to close on guys and make it really hard.
To that late power play goal from Sidney Crosby, trying to find another one here early in the third period. Stop number 3 on a 4-game road trip for Pittsburgh. As Scheifele taps it ahead, Connor is loose, he's gone, and he's stopped by the left toe. Down low looking for Shea. Steals it away for the Pens, then hops in front, and Sheilov's good stop on Nemesnikov. Also stops the turning shot from Iafallo, and he'll cover up. Throws it to the high slot. Pion back to Stanley. Sheilov moves over and stops that. We got a whistle stopping play as the net is off its moorings. It's had a great start offensively for Winnipeg. As Penguins come back in. Crosby's pass into the slot. Malkin whips it on goal, and a save by Comrie. He covers. Drags it back in. Connor for Morrissey. DeMello back to Connor. And a save by Sheilov. He glanced behind him, but it was stuck. Dewar will dump it in, takes a heavy shoulder from Dylan DeMello. He's back to the action as Lizotte spins away from Scheifele. Here comes Lizotte to the net. They score! Noel Acciari knocks it in tight. And don't go anywhere. The Penguins make this a 2-goal game with 9:33 to go.
There was Dewar tied up, and it was Lizotte that spun out of there and got going up ice, and then Dewar later took a hit to make a play and get it in. Look at Lizotte just spinning like a top to lose Scheifele along the wall here, and he says see ya, and then he has a little extra time. He says I'm taking this right to the house as he blasts through the crease. The refs are talking now.
This might be Lizotte's goal, Army. Watch the butt end of Comrie's stick.
Oh, it does. He hits it. Noel Acciari looked like he knocked it from our...
Over the attacking line, the pass knocked down by Pion. Smacks it out to the neutral zone. Connor receives. Here he comes. Sheilov gets a piece and covers up again. Floats it down inside Pittsburgh territory. It's Lambert behind the cage. Centers in front. Sheilov stops Kepke. Here's Crosby. Back up top, Wotherspoon wrist, shot deflected, loose in front. Oh, what a save by Comrie, and Malkin punched the rebound wide. Stolen away by Scheifele from Malkin. Empty net here for the Jets. Velarde up ahead to Connor, taking a look, and he scores. Well, the Penguins,
in particular for the Jets, was all over this game. Started behind the net, a little reverse hit from Stanley, big defenseman for the Jets, up the wall, and then eventually works its way to guess who? Kyle Connor.
Nearing an end in this contest as Nemesnikov taps it through center. Lizotte will steal it away. He's got a goal today, and he's got a step here. Throws it in front. Comrie the save. Picked up by Dewar. Back to the point, Wotherspoon, he shanks the shot. Breakaway for Pearson, final seconds. Pearson lifted back in front, and a stick breaks for Niederreiter. It's not going to matter. The Penguins' 8-game point streak is over.